award this year's honor guard, Trisha Lindsay and Gabrielle Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the class of 2024. First, I just wanted to welcome everyone. I can't express enough how fortunate I am to MC this ceremony today. This incredible group of students has once again created a reason for us to be extremely proud. As I sat and tried to write this speech, I was trying to come up with characteristics of this class, and one word came to mind: resilience. In fact, the class motto that they chose is, "Our heart and actions are utterly unclouded. They are those of peace and prosperity." This class has experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. This class has lost classmates, mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, and many others. But through it all, they've been able to create and find joy. The joys of winning state championships, being together, and just putting a smile on each other's faces. So thank you for the opportunity to be your principal and mentor. This class will always be very special as a group that embodies the one constant: change and how to deal with it. I hope you will treasure the memories as much as me. So thank you all for being here for the celebration and recognition of some very incredible young people. At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Lucian Lichon, member of the Annette Island School District Board of Education.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bear with me because I'm really nervous right now. On behalf of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to welcome the graduating students, parents, family, faculty, and esteemed guests to the 2024 graduation day here at Metlakatla High School. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you here on this stage on your a job well done. I would like to take at this time to thank the teachers, administrators, parents, guardians, and those of you that supported them in any way during their high school tenure. Also thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and knowledge you have brought to each of these graduates here today. It truly takes a village. Education is everybody's business in Metlakatla. I'd like to share a few words along with the district's mission statement. Never be afraid to carve out your own path. You have all the tools you need. Chasing a dream requires passion and hard work. Congratulations on graduating and continue to strive. Our district mission statement says, Shagai Kulu, which means all of one heart. Pulling together to foster compassionate, resilient, culturally empowered, and mindful citizens while promoting high academic expectations to ensure success within the changing world. In closing, I and the rest of the Board of Education wish you the very best in your future pursuits, may it be both ed, merchant marines, military, college, employment. Go have fun, study hard, and get her done. Do your best and be the best. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. We are all very proud of you.
Thank you, Luke. I'd now like to introduce Mayor Albert Smith, Metlakatla Indian Community.
Good afternoon, parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, the entire Annette Island School District faculty, friends, and most importantly, the incredible graduating class of 2024. It is said that it takes a village to raise a child. And by looking at this graduating class, I would say all of you did a fantastic job. As mayor of our beloved Metlakatla, it is with great pride and joy that I stand here before you to celebrate this big occasion. To the graduating class, congratulations. Your hard work has led you to this significant milestone in your lives. Today we gather not only to celebrate your achievements, but also the bright futures that lie ahead for each and every one of you. As we look back on your journey through high school, we cannot forget the unique challenges and obstacles you have faced, especially in the past couple of years. The global pandemic has tested you in ways none of us could have imagined. Yet, here you are, stronger and more determined than ever. Your ability to adapt, to overcome adversity, and to continue striving for excellence speaks volumes about your character and strength. But as much as today is about looking back, it's also about looking forward to the many opportunities that await you. As you step out into the world, remember the values that have been instilled in you here in our community. Metlakatla pride, hard work, integrity, and compassion. These values will serve you as your guiding lights as you navigate the journey ahead. Whether you choose to further your education, enter the workforce, or pursue other endeavors, know that you carry with you the hopes and dreams of our entire community. The Metlakatla Indian community is with you every step of the way. You are not just the future leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today. Embrace the challenges that come your way, for they will only make you stronger. Dare to dream big. Never be afraid to chase those dreams with all your heart. As you begin this new chapter, remember to stay true to yourself and never lose sight of who you are and where you come from. You are Metlakatlans. We are Metlakatlans. Cherish the memories you have made here, for they will forever be a part of you. And always remember that no matter where life may take you, you'll always have a home here in Metlakatla where you are loved and cherished. In closing, I want to leave you with this message from our community. As you are now young adults, may you find success in all its forms. May you never forget where you came from. May you never forget the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of you. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Selfie time, so everybody smile.
Thank you, Mayor Smith. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tom Lindsay, the Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Mike. Good afternoon, and thank you for coming to this commencement exercises to celebrate the class of 2024. I'd like to start out by showing appreciation to those who supported our graduates. First and foremost, parents, guardians, thank you for providing the daily needs, guidance, and support of this class. We appreciate and value each one of you. Thank you to the Metlakatla Indian community at all levels. From Mayor Smith, executive team, council, the committees, the individual departments. The partnerships we have with each of you are critical to our success and the success of our students. I want to thank our teachers, paraprofessionals, support staff. You did the daily work to make this day possible. Our administrative team, our principals, directors, coordinators, central office. I recognize the heavy load that you carry, the long hours that you put in. We may not always agree with the decisions that are made, however I can verify that they're carefully thought out and with the intention of being what's best for kids. I want to thank our school board for their leadership, guidance. It is not easy to serve in a volunteer role in an elected position in any community. It's not easy to make decisions that can be unpopular. Your service is really appreciated. Finally, I want to thank you as a community. The school is at the heart of this community, and we recognize that we're here to serve, and we're here because of our kids. Before I share some advice to our graduates, I want to give a backdrop of where this advice is coming from. We can all recognize we live in divisive times. Extreme points of view suck up all the air in the room and leave no breathing air for discussions of compromise, solution-based thinking, and togetherness. It is based upon this practice of disruption. This behavior is modeled every day by many politicians, and you can turn on the TV to any channel, any day of the year, any hour, and you can see that disruption take place. Critical needs of schools and of families are being withheld for personal agendas. One example is the school funding debate in Alaska. The extreme position of, you can't get what you need until I get what I want is flawed. It's detrimental to programs. This extreme practice is becoming too much of a commonplace. In the words of one of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, be civil to all, sociable to many, familiar to few, friend to one, enemy to none. My advice to the class of 2024 is to turn the tide of extremism and disruption. I realize this is a huge task as a high school graduating class. But I want to give you this challenge early in your career so you have time to think about it. Think about it before you put in a position to implement it. As you move forward in the pursuit of post-secondary goals, whether it be workforce, college, military, starting a business, don't get caught up in the chaos. Develop and hone your skills and your ability to find common ground. Develop good listening skills. Be willing to compromise, particularly when your position is a preference and the alternate position is a conviction. Find common values and use them to grow solutions. You are the future of this community. There will come a day when you'll be sitting on the council, in the mayor's office, in front of a class of students, in the principal's office chair, in the superintendent's chair, in the legislature. The list goes on and on, where you will be 10 to 15 years from now. You will never go wrong if you're willing to hold a respectful and authentic discussion. President George Washington states, every action done in company ought to be done with some sign of respect to those who are present. In closing, I want to thank and congratulate each one of you. You've earned the right to sit on the stage today. We're proud of you. We love you. I wish you the best in the next chapter of your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. I just want to echo a couple things that he said. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to the senior class advisor, Javon. The work I've seen you do with this class and this group has been incredible. Thank you for that. The staff here at the high school and through all of the schools, everybody, it truly does take a village, and especially the community that has invested into these students and provided them the support. We had an assembly on Friday, and one of the things that continued to come up was advocacy. Students being able to advocate for themselves and challenging the younger students that were listening the ability to look out for themselves. And so I think they've learned that completely from everyone sitting out here. So thank you all for that. At this point, I would like to introduce our senior class representative and speaker, Connor Casimiro.
I would first like to say that it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you all as the class speaker. As we gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, caffeine, and tardy slips that have taken us to this place. Today marks not only the beginning of the end of one chapter, but the beginning of a new and exciting chapter for each and every one of us on this stage. As we look back at our time here at MHS, I can safely say that we are all much cooler, better, cooler people, I guess, and all that. And as a class, we have gone through a lot of challenges, from online school to split days, and the biggest one was like this one time Ashton tried to eat an entire stick of butter for no reason at all. It was like just the hardest thing I've ever had to watch, and I feel like we can all say that that's a pretty big challenge. But anyway, throughout all those challenges, we were still able to keep going strong. And as we prepare to step out into the world, it's important to remember that the journey does not end here. In fact, it's only just the beginning. We will face new challenges, again, hopefully no challenges that include butter, but still. And these challenges will precisely shape us into the resilient, adaptable individuals we are meant to be. So, as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, let us do so with courage, determination, and an unwavering commitment to making a difference in the world. And like a great bald-headed beauty once said, that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Thank you.
Great job, Connor. At this time, we'd like to recognize the class of 2024 salutatorian, Bree Chavez.
Welcome staff, family, classmates, friends, and everyone who has supported us throughout the years. First of all, I would like to say thank you all of you, from teachers to staff to friends and family, for being here this afternoon. I feel it is safe to say that I speak on behalf of the whole 2024 graduating class to show our gratitude to you all for all your efforts that you have invested into us to this day. This community and school district has really made me believe the statement that it takes a village to raise a child. Secondly, I would like to tell you about my class. As I was writing this speech, I struggled to think of a good story to share. And then I realized that all of our memories together are worth sharing. So I just picked the first one that came to mind. Every time we were told not to do something and did it anyways, we made funny stories. Like that time we were on the state dock and a few of my classmates, one of them not knowing how to swim, tried to jump over the crack in between the dock and the water. After being told not to, he just made the jump and still got wet. From that memory and every single one before and after make my school years so much more memorable. To say that I am proud of this class is an understatement. I know that every single one of us will take graduation as a launching point to something new, whether it being right into the workforce or trade or to continue our education in college. As we continue on with our lives, I know that we can take each new problem on with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with all the means to tackle our bright futures. To sum this up, I am so grateful that I got to watch my class grow together individually and together into such extraordinary people. I can truly say that I have made 22 lifelong friends. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank many people. Yummy and Papa. I just wanted to wholeheartedly thank you for showing me the truest and most pure form of love that you guys have given me since the day I was born. You guys are truly my biggest inspiration. My brothers for brutally but lovingly showing me how to be strong and resilient. Brayden, Garen, and Shannon for making me laugh constantly and always lifting my spirit. My boyfriend Frank for showing me patience and just how sweet love can be. Also, a big thanks to my coaches, teammates, Mr. and Miss Negus, Miss Martinez, every teacher I've had, and of course everyone graduating with me today. You have made me realize that family isn't always blood. I would also like to acknowledge and thank Javon Cook for supporting this class not just this year, but our middle school years, high school years, and we can't forget about 5th grade. Lastly, to keep this sweet and somewhat short, I'd like to say one last thing, and that is my sincerest good luck to the next graduating class and to the many after that. I am grateful that I got to spend this last year of high school with everyone from the freshmen to my exceptional fellow classmates. Once again, to deepen my regards, a huge thanks to everyone who made this happen. I know that our class hasn't always been the easiest to deal with, but somehow you got us all this far.
Thank you, Bree. At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2024 valedictorian, Ms. Riley Bree.
It is my honor to stand before you today and represent our especially sophisticated group of graduates. Importantly, I want to thank our families, friends, and loved ones for the endless love and support. Also, a special thanks to the amazing staff that have had to put up with our well-behaved class. Personally, I want to thank my family for always being my rock. I have the biggest family with the best people. I would not be standing before you guys today giving this speech if it weren't for them. Specifically, I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me get through obstacles that I never thought I would overcome, for never giving up on me. My Nana and Pop for teaching me everything I know, my Nanny and Yaya for always supporting me in whatever I decided to do, my Auntie Dawn for always being my biggest fan on and off the basketball court, and lastly, my brother Brody for always being there for me and being my best friend. I want everyone in my entire family to know I'm thankful for you. In one way or another, you have all shaped me into the person I am today. I also want to express gratitude to the people who aren't my family but have still shown me nothing but love. I appreciate you all. Something that I have to mention was my greatest high school experience, taking the first ever Mischief State title. If there is anything that I learned from high school, it was to never give up. I want to thank all of my teammates for giving me everlasting memories, my coaches, Julian Russell, Vanessa Anisket, Tyson Hayward, and Brandy Patterson for always believing in me and pushing me to be the best version of myself on and off the basketball court. who I am and for always allowing me to make mistakes, but also teaching me to learn from them. Mr. Niggins, you are truly a blessing, and you genuinely put the youth first. You've had such a positive influence on our school, and we all love you. I've known everyone on the stage for as long as I can remember. Without all of the benefits of living in such a close community, we would not be shaped into the people we are today and driven to work towards the people we want to be tomorrow. Living in Metlakatla is awe-inspiring yet heart-wrenching. It comes with many challenges. Some of these challenges have repeatedly forced us to immediately recover, do the impossible, and move on with our day-to-day lives as if nothing has happened. Watching high rates of death and mental illnesses continuously affect our community is exhausting. Living in such a tight-knit community, your neighbors take on more than the role of family and friends, they become your people. One thing about my class is we never fail to love each other. Without a doubt, we are family. It seems like yesterday we were all loading up the bus to head out to the beach during Sea Week. No matter how many times Miss Cook told us beforehand not to get in the water, we didn't listen. We were all chest deep in the ocean, even though I had a cast on my arm. We went from soaking wet boots and sack lunches to caps and gowns. Our only worry back then was wondering when we were going to have recess. Now, we are a short time away from moving into college dorms, starting work or training, and just taking on the responsibilities of an adult in general. Mrs. Martinez has done an amazing job preparing us for real-world experiences. I'm confident that my class will go out into this world and be contributing members of society. When I was growing up, I would have told you I wanted to be a teacher. But have you seen the freshman class? Yeah, no. You can't walk into a classroom without smelling one of the twins. Rocco, I see you up there. Personal space does not exist within that class. If any of you freshmen are listening right now, which I know is a lot to ask, I encourage you to cherish every moment and don't take anything for granted. Time goes by faster than Ian's face turning red in class. I also encourage you guys to continue being yourselves because that is what makes you so unique. Our culture is something we are proud of, and it is a part of us. We celebrate who we are and where we come from. As a community, we need to create more moments where our differences are put aside and everyone is embraced for who they are. With our community, education, and guidance at Metlakatla High School, I hope to encourage and empower future generations to embrace their voice, culture, and identity. For my lifelong friends graduating with me today, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Everything we have accomplished is all worth it today. There isn't another group of people I would rather be graduating with. As the school year went on, staying motivated got harder and harder, but yeah, that's what comes with being a senior. We are so close to finishing school and moving on to the next chapter in our lives that we tend to forget about the little things. Nobody wants to say it, but we're all thinking about our lasts. The last time we'll ever sit in Ian's class, the last time running into each other during the passing period, the last time we ever played on our home court, debating for the last time, and the last time ever being in the same class. So many emotions are flying around that you can't tell the difference between excitement, nerves, or grief. Today is the day that we say goodbye to everything that was comfortable and everything that was familiar. So I guess this is it. As scary as this may seem, we will get through it and we will make our mark on this world. I love you and go be great.
Thank you, Riley. At this time, I'd like to invite to speak on behalf of the 2024 graduating class, Mr. Ian Hudson.
My face is certainly red now.
Problems. The class of 2024 just had to give me one more arduous task before they left. They all know giving speeches is not something that I love, but rather love. So, to return the favor,
I thought we could start with an open mic for anyone that would be interested in roasting this class. Is there any volunteers? No, I jokes. After all, today is a day for celebrations and not put-downs. Unlike the classes of the last 4 years who began a normal high school career only to be derailed by the COVID train, the class of 2024's freshman year just started weird, which eventually turned normal to today. 4 years ago, this class was split up into 2 groups, AM and PM. On their first day of school, they came into my class, sat 6 feet apart, and were all masked up. For some of these kids, I had never seen their faces before. Sarai and Sam, I literally had no idea what they looked like for 2 whole years. I honestly felt like I was Master Splinter teaching a group of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Much of the regulations that we were required to follow was guesswork because no one really knew what to do. I always like to think back at some of these and giggle. For instance, I'm sure it was based on very sound science that COVID, this global pandemic virus, couldn't be spread if students only walked clockwise throughout the school. Or the fact that jump balls at the beginning of a basketball game spread COVID, so they were removed, only to have players backing each other up in the paint. Thankfully, those times are behind us in our rearview mirror. The class of 2024 is much like a random multi-genre playlist on Spotify. Each student on this stage is so unique and skilled in their own way that they mesh together like a beautiful harmony. Whether it's sports, music, academics, Clash Royale, anime, woodworking, native art, language, or culture, just to name a few, there's a lot of diversity within. This class is like Baskin Robbins. There's a flavor for everyone. Or, should I say, the Scoville hotness scale, from mild to wicked spicy. As a second-year teacher still trying to hone in on my craft, I was almost thankful that they were split up, so I only had to endure half their spunk at a time. Over the last 4 years, these kids have grown so much, both literally and figuratively. Looking back at their first day of school, I thought a few of them were confused and in the wrong building because they were so small. There were also instances where students were rolling around on the floor, throwing stuff across the classroom, and literally would never have a pen, pencil, notebook, or laptop. The kids you are now looking at have aged and grown into respectful and mostly mature young men and women, ready to take on the world. I've been talking for about 3 minutes now. Sam Hoff, you still awake, bud? Building relationships with this class was a challenge at first due to the fact that I only saw them every other day. When life returned to normal, it was apparent that we vibed together. Although it seems like a blink of an eye ago that you were freshmen, I feel like we have created a valuable connection together. At this point, it feels as though we're like a big old family, although dysfunctional at times. I can't even remotely guess at how many times this class got into monumental arguments with each other or with me. There was one time last year in chemistry where one of these students was arguing to the death with me about something completely nonsensical. All of a sudden, one of their fellow classmates stood up and defended me. After a solid 20-second moment of silence, everyone picked up their jaws off the floor and we continued business as normal. I've never seen a class that can fight both tooth and nail, nearly go to blows, to hugs and amends in the same day. That's love. I can't recall the amount of times that we had to have sessions in class to address issues at hand. Several times it was even me apologizing for being in the mood over something insignificant. Although these kids are getting ready to receive their high school diplomas, most of them already have a PhD in getting teachers off task and off topic. There was a weekly occurrence that one of these students would make a probing comment about something completely unrelated to the topic at hand. Next thing you know, I would look at the clock, and 20 minutes had passed, and all we had talked about was whether or not UFOs are real. Conspiracy theories, sports, life, I fell victim to all these side chats, and I didn't even see them coming. I guess I like to yap just as much as they do. Class of 2024, you are boarding a flight to the most rewarding and adventurous trip of your life post-high school. Thomas Jefferson once said, if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Embrace life. Try new things. Be uncomfortable. If something looks good, eat it. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Doors are waiting to be opened all over the place, but you have to be willing to open the door and take a peek. Life is too short to sit around and hope something lucky happens. You have to pursue it. And once you pursue something, put your whole heart into it. I know everyone loves the Snoop D-O-double-G. So to quote him, if it's flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, be the best hamburger flipper in the world. Whatever it is that you do, you have to master your craft. Everyone can settle for a mediocre hamburger, like one of Caden's. Love you, Caden. But why not master the craft that you're pursuing and make one like Gordon Ramsay? Each day is a new opportunity to seize the moment and grow. On the contrary, each day is also a chance to take steps backwards. Keep those feet moving forward. Life happens, and it's not always pretty, but you have the ability to control many of the factors and challenges in front of you. If I could pass on a trait to each and every one of you, it would be the ability to not care what other people think. In today's day and age, it feels like we're all under a microscope with social media. Don't feed into the hate, jealousy, or opinions of other people. This is your life and your life only. Don't be swayed by their opinions on what they think you should do. Be independent and grasp onto the things that you love, not what people think you should love. Life is so much better when you feel like you're doing what is right for you. If you find yourself on a road that's not what you thought it would be, and it feels like you're driving over potholes instead of on a smooth path, don't be afraid to change paths. I changed my major in college 3 times. It's totally normal. Failures and path changes are only missteps on the way to your ultimate goal. Warren Buffett, once the richest man in the world, once said, should you find yourself in a chronically leaking boat, energy devoted to changing vessels is likely to be more productive than energy devoted to patching leaks. I can say that my life journey has included a lot of leaky boats. Had I not jumped ships, I may have called Mayday a long time ago. Don't settle for something that feels like you're constantly having to bail it out. Over the course of the next few months, lots of people will give you advice for your incredible journey, including schmucks like me. Let all that advice soak in. The ones given it have a great deal of life experience. I know teenagers think they already know everything. However, you will get into situations where all that advice will come in handy. Problems in life are not things that you can always just Google. On that note, stay off WebMD. That site will freak you out. All of you on this stage are capable of accomplishing extraordinary things. You are a class with a bright future, and I am so proud of all of you for enduring the sometimes painful journey of high school. Put on your seatbelt because the next step can be turbulent, but so rewarding. When you come to a fork in the road, pick it up. Congratulations, class of 2024. It was an honor being able to speak on your behalf today during your biggest accomplishment in life thus far. We're going out together. Go be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. At this time, we'll be doing our rose ceremony. So, front row, please rise.
Think of me when you're out there.
At this time, we're going to do our college and career presentation.
Along with Mayor Smith, Executive Secretary Judy Eaton, we have the honor of sharing with you the Class of 2024 College and Career Presentations. I'm so incredibly proud of our community and the influence that everyone played in making these presentations possible. Students, at this time when I call your name, please come and stand by the podium. Shaden Lanier. Shaden has been accepted to the Trident Seafood 4-year internship program and has received the MIC Department of Labor and Education $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Rose Brodovich. Rose will be working in Metlakatla and has received the MIC Department of Labor and Education $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Linnea Adams. Linnea has been accepted into the Trident Seafood 4-year internship program and has received the MIC Department of Labor and Education $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Signe Olson. Signe will be working in Metlakatla and has received the MIC Department of Labor and Education $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Caden Howell. Caden will be working in Metlakatla and has received the Metlakatla High School $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Benjamin Jemensky. Ben will be working in Metlakatla and has received the Metlakatla High School $200 Workforce Development Incentive. Adric will be serving our country and has received the MIC Department of Labor and Education $200 workforce development incentive. Adric has enlisted in the Army with the determination of becoming an Army Ranger. Could all veterans in the crowd please stand? One more round of applause for his noble career choice. Now Mayor Albert Smith and Executive Secretary Judith Eaton will be doing the scholarship presentations.
Bethany Beavis plans on attending high school examinations university to start her journey in becoming a licensed professional counselor. Bethany has received $1,000 from the Metlakatla Housing Authority, $500 from the fishing vessel Meadow Marine, $250 from National Auto Park in Ketchikan, total award of $1,750. Can you see me now? Ashton Nakia plans on attending Outer Coast College to start his journey in education. Ashton has received $1,000 from Tag Air, $500 from the Hike Foundation, $250 from Net Gas, and $500 from the Metlakatla Educators Association, total award of $2,250. Sarai Buffalo. Sarai plans on attending University of Alaska Anchorage to start her journey towards the radiology technology program. Sarai has received $2,000 from the NetOn Service Unit, $1,500 from the Tongass Credit Union Jumpstart Your Life, $1,200 from the NetOn School District School Board Scholarship, $1,000 from the Department of Labor and Education, $500 from Healing Hand Scholarship, $500 from the Metlakatla Power and Light, $250 from NetOn Gas, total award of $6,950. Congratulations. Connor Casamero. Start his journey in business management. Connor has received $1,000 from the Metlakatla Power and Light, $2,000 from the Metlakatla Union Gaming, $250 from Mark's Equipment and Rental, $200 from J. Johnson CPA. Total award of $3,450. Kennedy Cook. Kennedy plans on attending Portland Community College to start her journey in becoming a radiologist as well as playing on a women's basketball team. Kennedy has received $2,000 from the NetOn Service Unit, $1,200 from the non-school district school board scholarship, $750 from Kaplan Hoover Scholarship, $1,000 from the Department of Labor and Education, and $250 from Mark's Equipment award is $5,200. Noah plans on attending Fort Lewis College to start his journey in becoming a psychiatrist. Noah has received $1,200 from the Metlakatla School District School Board Scholarship, $500 from the Spirit of the Thomas Student Scholarship, $1,000 from the Department of Labor and Education, $2,000 from the Metlakatla Service Unit, $500 from the Metlakatla Power and Light, $250 from the Net Island Gas. Total award of $5,450. Miles Nelson. Miles has received $1,000 from the Department of Labor and Education, $500 from the Judith Eaton Scholarship, $250 from Mark's Equipment Rental, $500 from the Hike Foundation, $500 from the Metlakatla Education Association. Total award of $2,750. Madison Smith. Madison plans on attending University of Alaska Anchorage to start her journey in public relations. Madison has received $1,000 from the Juneau Lions Club, $1,500 from the Thomas Federal Credit Union Jumpstart Your Life, $1,700 from the Metlakatla School District School Board Scholarship, and $500 from the Spirit of the Metlakatla Student Scholarship. Total award of $4,700. University of Alaska system, $1,500 from the Department of Labor and Education, $500 from Davies Berries Insurance, $250 from Schmuck Mechanical. In honor of these three are due to earn salutatorian status. $2,000 from the Net Service Unit, $1,200 from Net School Board Scholarship, $500 from the Healing Hand Scholarship, $500 from the Metlakatla Power Line, $250 from Mark's Equipment Rental, $28,000 from Francis R. Linfield Scholarship, $2,500 Linfield First Scholarship, $9,000 for their university grant, $1,000 opportunity grant, and $750 from the Kaplan Hooper Scholarship. Total awards towards Linfield University, $50,900. Riley Booth. Riley Scholarship. 2,000 from the Non-Service Unit, 1,200 from the Lebanon School District School Board Scholarship, 1,000 from the Department of Labor and Education, 500 from the Metlakatla Power and Light, 250 from the Lebanon Gas, 500 Haley Hand Scholarship, 29,000 Linfield Trustee Scholarship, 5,500 Linfield First Scholarship, 1,000 Legacy Award, 7,900 Linfield University Grant, 1,000 Opportunity Grant, 750 from Tackman Cooper Scholarship. Total award to Linfield, 53,100. Metlakatla Power and Light, United States Army, Judy and Roy Winter with Lebanon Gas, Mark and Michelle Dunyan with Mark's Equipment Rental, David Loxley with Organizing Group, the Light Foundation, Napa Auto Parts in Ketchikan, Jay Johnson, CPA Ketchikan, Metlakatla Housing Authority, our school district school board, Eda Hike, Darcy, Frankie, Colleen, and Lou for donating back their stipends to create a scholarship. This is the 5th year they have done this. It's over 30,000 in scholarship. Davies Berries Insurance Ketchikan, Jay Jordan with the Thomas Federal Credit Union for organizing Jumpstart Your Life, Jeff Moran for organizing Metlakatla Veterans Association. This will be announced in the summer. Tackman Hoover Board, Javon Cook, Judith Eaton Scholarship, Shauna Martinez, Brittany Hayward, Christina Martinez for the Cooper Scholarship, Fishing Vessel, Meadow Marine, Honorary Scholarship of Carol Hayward. Relieving the financial burdens of life after high school is a big deal. Thank you for supporting our students' dreams in workforce, in trades, certification programs, colleges, and university. All opportunities matter and give success to brighten the future of our young men and women. Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
That was a lot of money. Wow. And I think that it's amazing that the community gives that much. Our students work really hard on those to make sure that they have opportunities. And through the course of the school year, the first week of school, that's a topic of discussion for the seniors. And it's really exciting to see the opportunities they've given themselves. At this point in time, we're going to have our special recognition of students for chording. I just want to outline what the chords are for. So a pink chord is for music. It's awarded for participating in band or choir for 4 years of high school. Blue and white chord is for DDF. It's completion of 1 full season of DDF. A yellow chord is for an advanced diploma, which is our Alaska Advanced State Diploma. A red and white chord is for scuba. It would be for a master diver with 50 dives. A green chord is for student government, which would hold a position for 1 complete school year. And a purple chord is for college credits earned while in high school. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and call up Riley Booth. Riley gets a chord, a yellow chord for advanced. Sarai gets a yellow chord for an advanced diploma, DDF, and student government. Connor Madeline receives a cord for DDF. Bree Chavez. Bree receives a yellow cord for advanced diploma. A green cord for student government, and a purple cord for college credit. Kennedy Cook. Kennedy receives a yellow cord for an advanced diploma. Ben Janetsky. Ben receives a cord for DDF. Ashton McKean. Ashton receives blue and white cord for DDF and green cord for student government. Isaac receives a pink cord for music, a purple cord for college credit, and a green cord for student government. Miles Nelson, there you go. Miles receives a blue and white cord for DDF. Madison Smith. Madison receives a blue and white cord for DDF and a green student government cord. And at this point in time, I would like to present an award, a Servant Leadership Award, to kind of give some background to how we got to doing this. My wife and I were looking at moving to Metlakatla. I was online, I was watching a YouTube video, and there was a woman there named Mrs. Sarah Booth. I was floored at the level of commitment that this proud and articulate woman demonstrated about her life here and the connections that she carried historically. It was evident that she was driven to serve and was not scared to lead if the opportunity presented itself. I see many of these characters, many of these students graduating today. I've come to believe that this incredible place was built by these very attributes, and that's why I chose to honor them. This award goes to a young woman that I've seen serve through love, loss, and yet maintain a subtle kind way. She's always looked to fill her time here at the high school by work in which y'all see her helping in the office. I watched her play a role on teams that was always complimentary, but really never the star. Yet she would seek opportunities to lead and always consider the feelings of others. Our recipient this year is Sarai Buffalo. At this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Mary Kennedy up here and the students that helped participate in creating the senior map.
So this year, I had the honor of teaching CCNE to a bunch of amazing students throughout the whole year. These are the seniors who completed more than projects each, and they helped me with this map. Traditionally, our maps were used by chiefs and high-born people. They used it as furniture, but they painted on them, they wove designs in them, and the school district wanted us to make a map so that we could present and recognize their achievements they made of their high school diploma. And so we're going to place them at here where they will receive it to recognize all their hard work.
Mr. Lindsay, School Board, on behalf of the faculty of Metlakatla High School, I certify that each member of the class of 2024 that is here this afternoon has met the requirements to participate in the commencement ceremony or certificate as set by the state of Alaska and a Nat Island School District. At this time, we will proceed with the presentation of diplomas. Riley Dawn Booth. Bree Ann Chavez. Linnea Miet Adams. Bethany Yvonne Beavis. Sarai Mikhail Buffalo. Connor Sean Patrick Casimiro. Kennedy Lucille Cook. Samuel Joe Pop. Caden Michael Howell. Benjamin Charles Jametsky. Shaden Hayes Ladner. Noah Aslan Lease. Ashton Wade McKeon. Isaac James Nelson. Miles Daniel Nelson. Adric Dale Olin. Signe Lynn Olson. Rose Marie Karadovich. Mason Joe Rolando. Jake Lauren Russell. Madison Emma Smith. Simon Alexander Williams. Members of the class of 2024, having met the requirements for graduation, you have earned the right to wear your tassel on the left. At this time, move your tassel from the right to the left. Class of 2024, please rise. Audience, please rise.
thank you all for